I'll say this about Supergirl Season 3. It's better than Flash. I honestly don't know where to start. The writing is lazy, acting is subpar. The first half of this season is actually really good. It's the second half that just went downhill, man. So the first half of Season 3 set up a lot of good conflict, a lot of good characterization. I thought the visual effect, it looks cool. And overall, the story was intriguing, and I was actually like on board with almost everything that they were doing with the first half of Season 3. It caught me off guard. I did not expect Supergirl to be that good. I was like, wow, they did something very different. The writing was a lot stronger in that first half. But then I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. For a moment there, I had hope. I had hope, man. I got a big ass S on my chest. I had hope. They decided to go for the cheapest route, and it just ruined everything they set up so well in the first like 10 episodes. One good thing that I will say about this season of Supergirl, and I said this in all 3 seasons, is Melissa Benoit as Supergirl. She is just so charming, so likable, funny, and emotional. Even though the materials that she's given is absolute crap, she found a way to make it work. So kudos to Melissa for, doing her part. And Supergirl, she got that big smile. She got that really beautiful smile that just bring joys to other people. That just make me want to smile. Like, she got one of those smile that when you look at it, it make you want to smile. It make you happy, right? And for a superhero who's the symbol of hope, you gotta have a good smile. So Mon-El came back. He was actually one of my favorite characters of Season 2 because he started off as like this asshole, and he grew into a superhero, Superboy, right? But he came back. He is much more mature. He's the member of the Legion of Superheroes. He got his own costume. The costume, Mon-El costume is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. I like that costume with Mon-El. We didn't see it enough, but I like it when it's on screen. But his character didn't do much. He was just kind of there to give Kara this sort of emotional conflict within herself. Like, oh, I still love him, but he doesn't love me back. That kind of, CW romance kind of thing. And in the end, he just kind of left. And apparently, he's not going to return for Season 4. And they had this whole subplot with Alex trying to be a mother. It's so messy, and it went nowhere. And it didn't do anything to the character. She cries a lot. That's it. I mean, she got sad. She broke up with Maggie. She got sad and she just cried. Got some kick-ass moment. I give her that. Got a new suit, new cool suit. And one of my favorite DC superhero of all time, the Martian Manhunter himself, John Jones. They destroy him. I don't even know what that was. That is not the Martian Manhunter that I know. Have they even seen, like, at least one episode of the Justice League animated series? You know how awesome the Martian Manhunter is in that show? They had him reunited with his dad and had this, like, father and son relationship, like, drama back on Earth. Have him shapeshift into a dragon. Have him shapeshift into other people. His power is so unique, it's so cool, you can do so many cool things with it. But they have him in his human form, and when he transformed into the Martian Manhunter, the CGI is just horrific. So I kind of understand why they would have him in his human form. But that's like me saying that, oh, I'm going to drive to LA tomorrow, but I don't know how to drive. If you can't do it, why do it in the first place? And I think that's the problem, the big problem with not just Supergirl, but with all the CW DC shows. They're not really superhero shows. They are CW shows disguised as, superhero shows. They are, drama, teen drama, romance, stories told in the platform of a superhero story. It's a disguise, to try to get audience to, because like superheroes, it's so big now. Of course they have to, right? So they're gonna try to get nerds and geeks to watch their CW shows, but they're not really superhero shows. I mean, like at this point, if you're watching Arrow or Flash or Supergirl, it's not really DC. It's teen drama. And the villain of this season, they had a good concept. Sam. She's just like a normal human being, normal, single mom. But sometimes she would like, snap and then turn into rain. That was cool. I thought it was really well done. The concept, not the execution. Let's talk about rain for a second. What the fuck is this? Like, have they even seen rain? Like, you know, I'm all for reinvention, right? But this is garbage. This is, oh my god. Let's put the two pictures together. Where are the red hair? Where are the pale skin? She looks like a freaking demon. She looks like an alien in this pictures, right? Where's all of that in rain in this season? Like, this is a joke. Like the costume design, you know, aside from Mon-El and Supergirl, the costume design of this season is absolute garbage. Oh my god, Brainiac 5. He looks like an absolute douchebag. Look at him! What is that? Now it's time for the elephant in the room, Ruby. You know you fail quite spectacularly as a writer when I watch an episode where Rain was looking for Ruby, trying to kill Ruby, right? And I asked myself, would I give a fuck if Ruby died? She's a kid. She's like 10, like 12, right? Would I give a shit if Rain killed Ruby's right now? The answer is no. I hate Ruby. I don't care about this kid. She is so stupid. So horrifically written that I just do not care if she died. Matter of fact, I feel like the show would be much better if she died. Oh my god. You know, I heard of rumors that 10-15 minutes before they filmed the fight scene, they practiced the hand-to-hand combat like 10-15 minutes before the fight scene. Not months, not weeks prior to the filming. 10 minutes. And it shows. Trust me, it shows. Oh, the hand-to-hand combats. This has got to be the worst hand-to-hand combat ever put on TV, hands down. When I said it like that, it even sounds like a compliment. That's just how bad it is, man. Like, oh my god, that has to be the worst that I've ever seen on TV. So maybe they could take some pride out of that. I don't know. This is horrible. Like, these people, it looks like, number one, they don't know how to fight. They don't know how to throw hands. And number two, they're afraid to get hit. They're afraid to get hurt. That's the worst type of performance that you could work with during an action sequence. Hire a better stunt team. The stunt team working on Supergirl, it felt like they paid the producer to work on the show. That's just how bad the action in this series is. It's horrific. There are so many things wrong with the writers of Supergirl, with the writing of this show, but I will give you one example because I would never be able to list all of them in one day, ever, but I'll give you one example of just how terrible the writing of the show is. Ready? Okay. So, this one episode where they decided to discuss gun control because, of course, why not? It's CW. Of course they would. You know how in screenwriting or just like writing in general, there's this rule. It's called show don't tell. This show is like the opposite. It tells you a lot, but it shows you absolutely nothing, right? So in this episode, James Olsen he broke down in tears and talking about how, oh my god, you know, growing up black, it was so hard, and like I have this terrible past, and everybody's crying, and I'm like, okay, like, I hear you, but why should I give a damn? I've never seen that happen. You're just telling me all of this. Like, that is the worst thing that you could do as a writer. It's just dumb information on your audience. That's not good. It's like this show is written by a bunch of high schoolers. It's mind-blowingly bad. So by the end of the episodes, the DEO decided that they would stop using lethal weapons. They're just gonna use like taser and like, you know, whatever. But the weapon that they're gonna use is not going to kill anybody. That is so stupid for so many reasons. What the hell are they gonna do when a bunch of Kryptonians show up and destroy the place? What are they gonna shoot them with like rubber bullets? Like, what? Who wrote this shit? They're not cops. They're not stopping human crimes. They're supposed to protect National City and the planet against alien. Why would you stop using lethal weapon when you're fighting against bulletproof alien? You're fighting monsters. What? You can't. Okay, you can shoot the devil with rubber bullet. You just can't. Overall, Supergirl season 3 was a mess. It started out pretty solid. I'll give them that. They started out with good idea, good concepts, and the second half of the season is basically the CW at their best. And that's the worst. To the writers of Supergirl season 3, you gotta do better. I'm gonna give season 3 of Supergirl a 5 out of 10. I am not impressed. I am not impressed. Hey guys, you got a chance to see Supergirl season 3. Let me know in the comment section how you feel about it. Did you like it? Did you not like it? And if you enjoyed my review, hit the like button and subscribe if you want to see more TV show reviews like this. And with that being said, I'll see you soon.